Good Tuesday morning to you. This is the Velco Weather Hazard Sub-Alert that goes into effect from 11 a.m. through 5 p.m. This for the southern Green Mountains and some of the eastern slopes where some downsloping may take place into parts of Bennington and Windham County. Well, we're looking at some wind gusts now starting to show up here across especially Lake Ontario where it's more susceptible to see those wind gusts up around 40 miles per hour, 40 knots even. So 45 miles an hour, and some of these winds are going to be cranking up and heading down the Mohawk Valley region into parts of southern New England, including the southern two counties of Vermont. And a good section of really southern New England is going to see some pretty blustery conditions. Now, the strongest winds will be probably across the southern Green Mountains, the Spine, as well as into the Berkshires. I think a little bit stronger in the Berkshires than what we're going to find in the southern Green Mountains. But needless to say, we'll see wind gusts in some areas of Bennington and Windham counties up around the 40, perhaps 45 miles per hour. That's starting to get into the alert territory. So this may be upgraded to a full-on alert for some of our local higher terrain of the southern Green Mountains, and especially into the spine of the Berkshires, as it looks right now, where the maximum wind gusts are going to be. This overspreads a large area of Massachusetts and portions of southern New England, so heads up on that. However, northern Vermont and even sort of south central Vermont, Rutland and Windsor counties, I don't think you're going to see the strongest winds at all, and I think we're going to stay below alert and even sub-alert criteria. The spine of the Green, certainly the tippy tops, Mount Mansfield, will see winds up in the 60s miles per hour, but down below, I don't think we're going to see anything close to that. Something we'll have to monitor, though. Utilities should be keeping an eye on what's going on here, especially with the maximum winds working through about 1 o'clock or so in the afternoon, 1 to 2 o'clock. Now we're also looking at two areas of low pressure. This is a weakening area of low pressure, the parent area of low pressure that came across the Great Lakes and is in a weakening state. However, it's reconsolidating a secondary low now developing along down East Maine, and that's going to be heading into off toward Nova Scotia, and power up has become the primary area of low pressure. So there is an energy transfer also taking place. And these westerly winds are going to be part of that energy transfer that's going to be sliding across mainly portions of central and southern New York and into southern New England. We're going to be right on the fringe of that. Using SPC analysis, you can see here this is that primary area of low pressure, and this is your second area of low pressure. And we're going to be seeing those stronger winds blow on through here. It's going to be relatively brief. I think everything's going to be over after about 5 o'clock or so. And those strongest winds heading toward Boston and exiting offshore. Quick look at temperatures I want to show you as well. And some colder air is going to be wrapping into the region. It is actually producing snow across portions of Ontario. So taking a look at the temperature schematic here, you can see there in the analysis at surface, 20s moving in parts of Ontario province and northern Great Lakes. A little bit of snow actually in these locations, but we're going to see those temperatures fall later on tonight and set the stage for near freezing temperatures by tomorrow morning. That's it from here, Roger Hill, Wuthering Heights.